Welcome back to Octoberfire Gaming, playing 7 Days to Die, the War3zuk All-in-One Overhaul, and this is Alpha 20. It is Horde Night again on day 14. We've just started, and I have built myself a new base. I've moved into the winter biome, more specifically right at the edge of the winter biome, because I'm hoping we get a little bit better loot here. There we go. Much better. So I have put my base right at the edge of the winter and forest biome, and just a little bit away from my current base. So my current base is right here. My day 7 horde base was right here. This is my day 14 horde base. Still kind of the same concept. I still have the elevated path and a sledge turret. In this particular case, I've taken another page from another content creator's playbook because I liked the concept and I wanted to see if it worked for me. And that is a pit. There's a pit right on the other side of these steps that the zombies are knocked off into. Now, the problem is, I'm not sure I built this quite large enough. The little wall over here, it's supposed to keep them from flying too far away, although honestly that's not a problem. If they flew further away and went into destroy everything mode, then they'd be at least that far away and they'd spend at least a few seconds in destroy everything mode before they got back to it. So the one problem I have just noticed, though, is that the one problem I just noticed is that the shotgun was blowing holes in the snow over there, and so that is a problem. What I'm planning on doing actually is increasing the pad that I have at the bottom that the base is sitting on to make it a little bit larger. So I dug the entire thing out here. The bottom is like 5 or 6 blocks deep. It's resting directly on the stone. And so what I want to do is I want to expand it out because, you know, obviously I'm going to be breaking blocks if I keep shooting down there, especially if I'm using a shotgun. But the other thing I did was this base is not... this base is actually floating. If you look down over here, there's nothing underneath. I mean, obviously it's just trickery. It's plates sitting on top of each other, but there is space underneath here for zombies to just walk underneath. So if they do go into destroy everything mode under here, they won't really hit anything. The one problem is that if they go into destroy everything mode over there, they could hit the steps, because I don't have a way for them to jump up without being able to hit the steps to get up to me. So I've tried to alleviate that somewhat by putting plates on both sides where they could possibly hit. And then prior to Horde Night, I had made a bunch of concrete that I was going to get down there and upgrade blocks with, but did not actually manage my time well enough. And so I was busy doing jobs all day, and before I knew it, it was time to get over here. I literally pulled up in my Jeep at the last possible moment. So, you know, the hope right now is that they don't break the couple of blocks right down by the steps, because that would mess up pathing and they wouldn't be able to get up here. If they break a couple of blocks underneath it, it's not that bad, because they're... It's not that bad because they're supported. You know, the blocks over there are too thick and go all the way down to the stone. So if they break, you know, 1 or 2 blocks down there, it's not going to be a bad thing. There's another Geist. But I don't want them to break too many, obviously. Come on, big guy. And then I've got my sledge turret right here. They've got just a little ways to get to me, and then I've got two hatches. I've got, you know, just the 2 hatches there in case they get past the sledge turret, and then I can use my bat if need be. So I had to put this here because when I was throwing Molotovs, the first one I forgot to light, and it bounced off of the plate right here, which was a problem. I didn't want that to set me on fire. And then this right here is so that I can pick up the turret and repair it if need be. Although, you know, I just realized I can't actually put the... I can't put the hatchback down. Because I upgraded it to metal. I should have left it as wood. It's not big enough for anything to climb into right here, but I don't want to leave it up so that... I don't want to leave it up so that anything can... What is hitting me? Well, that was a problem. I wonder what just happened down there. Now, the steps are still there. The steps are still there, I think, but it looks like I lost a couple of plates. And those plates are, you know, I put the plates down there specifically in case. There's a spider under there? I put the plates down there in case something exploded, but... Oh. Titan spider. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I put the plates down there in case something exploded. It was going to be a blade of armor. So it did what it was supposed to. I do have handgun repairs. Only 350 rounds of ammo, though. You... Geists are annoying. Okay, so I need to be a little bit more careful with the demolishers, I think is the takeaway there. Because if they get knocked over, I cannot hit them from up here. Although, I am planning on expanding this base. I'm planning on expanding the space out. At least a couple of blocks this way. And taking this hatch and a plate out and putting a door in. And then I'm planning on putting another walkway out and then connecting with the blocks over there. And that way I can look down into the pit. I didn't get the chance to do that this time, but that is definitely something I'm planning on. Because the pit is kind of the one spot where we have is our blind spot, basically, for lack of a better word. And so if this base works out as well as it seems to be so far, this could go really well. Obviously, I need to upgrade from cobblestone. I had seriously planned on doing that. You know, the stairs at the very least, and then the plates inside the pit were all going to be upgraded to concrete. Because those are the things that are going to take the most damage. And then once I have a steady supply of steel, I was going to do that as well. I just heard a block break. It doesn't look like it was the... It doesn't look like it was the stairs. No, he hit right over there. So the Titans can hit above the floating plates. Well, that does represent something of a problem. It's dead. And that was the other thing I was thinking. You know, instead of having these be solid all the way down, I was thinking about taking out a couple of these blocks and then putting bars so that I could see when something goes underneath my base. And then, of course, putting a walkway with bars around the outside so that I could walk out and hit the Titans as well. Because the Titan spider underneath was able to hit me. Speaking of which. And that Titan soldier was definitely hitting the side of the base. So he took out a block down there, so... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll put some bars around the outside. Ah, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen at one point or another. But, yeah. This looks like it's working really well. I think, as I mentioned in the last episode of my Alpha 19 series, I'm kind of looking at what I'm going to do next as far as my series goes, and I think this is what I'm going to do is put up episodes for Horde Nights for my Alpha 20 playthrough, until the Compo Pack 48 is released, and I can do a full series of Alpha 20 that way. Hell. There's a cop down there. Looks like we got him. Oh, there's a cop over there. Get back inside. Just a minute. Luckily, we haven't been infected yet. Now, Horde Night is almost over because, once again, I have my Horde Nights set to... Or I have my day length set to only 20 hours. You know, so there's a slightly shorter nighttime. So Horde Night is almost over. Here comes another flyer. And that is the end of the Horde. Just clear up some of the remaining bad guys, and then we can loot our bags. So, floating base, right? Except for the Titans, everything just walks right underneath there, so that's good. The weak point are these stairs, obviously, because I can't make the stairs float, unfortunately. But I do plan on upgrading them as far as I can and as quickly as I can. Interesting. There's a purse right there. Let's go ahead and loot. See what we got. See if the loot is a lot better here in the snow, because obviously the loot in the forest is a little bit worse. My game stage here in the snow biome is 128. And I can check my forest game stage here in a minute. Not a whole lot of loot bags, but I mean, it was a shorter Horde Night, so I didn't get the chance for it to go as long as it normally would. Normally a Horde Night goes for the full 6 hours. But because this is War3zuk, I feel like there's plenty of challenge already, just a day to day. And so having a 6-hour Horde Night isn't necessary for me. I may change that, but we'll see. So that's my snow base. I'm going to have to upgrade some things. The Titan was able to hit 4 blocks up, so that's something that I need to keep in mind. Here, a dog. A couple of stragglers still moving around. What am I stuck on? But yeah, that is Alpha 20 Horde Night and War3zuk. Thank you for joining me, and you take care.